What's up, guys? So I want to talk to you in a quick video here about something that's, I gotta be honest, is really pissing me off. That you guys, and you know who you are, would be talking about a company that's less lethal, that, by the way, has amazing products, all kinds of things you guys are saying, and about the Grimburg gavel. Some of the things you guys like to leave in the comments, which I take down because it's nonsense, is, oh, you're getting paid to promote this gavel. I'm not getting paid $1. I'm not getting paid in any free merchandise. If you want to call it review or promoting, feel free. The reason I do it, and this is nothing new, I've done it with Homewrecker. Before Homewrecker, I did it with Berna. Is because when I believe in a company that's very good to work with and has very good, excellent products that they stand by, and it's made here in the United States, where your hard-earned money goes back in to the United States into a small company that builds these as the orders come through, tests them out thoroughly to make sure they're functioning before they send them out to you. And you guys like to talk bad about Grimburg, specifically the gavel lately, comparing it to what was the name of it? I don't even remember the name of it. The Networks Precision Pistel X68. And that was even before the Intro Buster came out. Some of you were talking down about this, which I don't understand, because I've never had an issue. One time when I got it, you guys seen that video. I put some oil in there, re-lubed the bolt, greased the bolt, I should say. Never had another issue. Until that Lancer Tactical CO2, I quit using that. No issues since. A lot of you say you don't like, you got to twist this. None of you bitched and complained about the FSC, and don't deny it now in a comment. The FSCs, you guys all said, oh, those are fantastic. It don't take much to turn. Well, you guys never said the FSC is no good, it's garbage. When the Grimburg gavel, right out the box when you get it, you don't got to modify anything. The FSC you had to modify. Yet, you guys want to put down Grimburg gavel for whatever reason. A couple of reasons I know that you guys put in comments, and then you must have took the comments down, is one, you don't like you have to twist the CO2. Well, for one thing, this isn't for like recreational use. This is a serious self-defense weapon. You shouldn't need to worry about twisting the CO2 until you need to. Another thing you guys don't like is there's no magazine. Well, unless you're going to be playing paintball or trying to go to war with someone, which is just ridiculous, it's not a big deal to load your balls in, which, by the way, I like that better because I can load them all in my hand, 5 rounds, and just drop them all in and screw it in real easy. Other than a magazine with the followers, sometimes they'll pop back out. I have no problem. I like this design. But you guys don't like that design, so you talk bad about Grimburg. Now, you guys can say I'm defending Grimburg all you want, because I know that's what you're going to put. And I'm going to beat you to it and throw it out there. I normally don't defend the company, but with all the negative comments you guys have been putting out lately, you're goddamn right, I am defending Grimburg. Because like many other companies out there, Grimburg is one of the few out there that takes your safety with pride when they design this and they build this. And you guys want to talk it down because it's not 50 joules. And another thing, a lot of you say, well, I can't buy replacement parts for the gavel. So that's a reason to talk like you are about Grimburg? And say the Grimburg gavel and Kurt is, I'm not even going to repeat it. You know what you guys said. Very disrespectful, by the way. Because those words were even stronger than when you talk bad about the Berna. How come those words aren't as strong they used against Grimburg? Which again, I took the comment down because I feel that was not right. How come those words that you used in that way with profanity against Grimburg, you don't never one time used against Berna? And the Berna is nowhere compared to this as far as power, stopping power. And I love Berna. I even told Grimburg, I'm a Berna fan. That was my first launcher. But all because this don't have 50 joules. It don't have a magazine. You got to twist it. You guys are complaining. But you seem to forget when you had the FSC and you had to spend hundreds of dollars to modify it or buy the FSC from other people that modified them. Aside from Home Wrecker, they were an only fair price out there at the time. When you bought from other people, you were paying upwards $700,000, $800,000, $900,000 for those FSCs. You didn't complain about the twisting. At the time before 12 gram came out, you didn't complain about 8 gram. These are all facts. Why is that? Now, getting back to Grimburg and the gavel. It may not be 50 joules, but it's reliable between 39 and 42 joules. That I'm telling you now. And you guys say, I can't get parts. That's not true. Maybe if you guys were respectful to Grimburg and didn't post stupid, immature comments, and some videos I seen, which I seen you guys took down for whatever reason. YouTube probably made you take them down. Maybe they would send you spare parts if you kindly asked them. Did you guys ever think of that? Because that brings me to my next subject with the gavel. I asked for a spare spring and follower in case I got it lost or just got wore out. I have it on hand. I paid for it. They sent it to me. I asked for extra gaskets for the back cap when you remove. Guess what? I paid for it. They're not listed. They sent it to me. I asked for extra detents in case these wear out. I don't have to send it in since they're easy to replace. Guess what? I paid for them. They sent them to me. I asked for extra O-rings for the bolt itself, which I already know they would probably never wear out. But like many of you who bitch and complain about, I like to have spare O-rings on hand in case I need them. I don't have to mail it in. Well, guess what? I paid for them. They sent them to me. None of these are listed that I'm aware of. You see, guys, kindness goes a long way with a company. But when you talk bad about them, like a few of you do, and lately it's been more and more of you, for whatever reason, not liking the GAUGL. Your attitudes and your opinions on life dictate the outcome of everything in life. How many of you even bothered to, that were interested in the GAUGL, asked when you're able to get a hold of them? That's the only thing I ever had bad to say about Grimburg. And it's understandable. Sometimes, well, actually lately, almost every time now when I call, I get a hold of someone. They're a very small company. Understandable. The only thing I ever said bad about them is sometimes what I didn't like is I'd have to email or call, and then a day or two later they get back to me. But that's small apples and not really big deal. And I didn't even bitch and complain about or talk bad about them like you guys do about the GAUGL. I don't understand that. Why is that? I mean, you all are grown men. Majority of you are in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, leaving ignorant comments like that. And then you guys go get, I'm not going to mention that because there's no point. The point of this video is the GAUGL. So I wanted to throw this video out there because I had enough of these comments, and I know there's going to be more. You know what? I don't even care. Leave them. Leave them up. I hope Grimburg reads them, because then they know who actually appreciates them in the less lethal community and those of you who don't. And sure, you can go hide behind your YouTube name. But I can tell you this, your email is going to be linked to that YouTube name. Now, I'm not saying they're not going to deny you a sale. But at least they'll know who talks ill about them. I know I've never made a video like this ever. The 5-6 years I've been on YouTube. It's my second YouTube channel. I've never had to make a video like this until now. I feel compelled to do it because it really pisses me off. And to add to it, you guys talk about the GAUGL, blah, blah, blah. Not even going to repeat that. Rewind the video. You say you're going to wait till the next one comes out. Till the next newer version comes out. What if that version don't come out right away? I don't know if it's going to or not. Let's assume it doesn't. You guys remember Burner, right? Supposed to have been a more compact SD style launcher. That never came out. Instead, you guys want to pass up the GAUGL that's reliable, going to stop somebody, and want to make a big deal over another company where you only got a 30-day warranty. I just found out through a comment today. Now, I don't know what warranty Grimburg has. That's one question I forgot to ask, but I never had the need to ask them about a warranty because their product is all made by them. It's assembled by them. It's thoroughly tested by them. And if you just show kindness to people, sometimes when parts like this is not listed and you ask them and explain to them, sometimes you'll be lucky and be able to purchase spare parts. So that's this video for this, you guys. I'm just tired of all the shit talking about Grimburg. Same way as I would be with other companies. You guys know how I feel about. There's one of you which never said nothing bad about the GAUGL. I'm not going to throw your name out there. You know who you are. I know you're watching this video. You did mention to me privately through email that you're unsure about the GAUGL just because you can't buy O-rings and stuff. You guys, I've had these since I've purchased the GAUGL. I only now am making this video because I didn't want to put this out there until I had respect to call Grimburg today and ask them directly if it was all right to post this, to set the haters straight and the ones who were unsure about the GAUGL because they didn't know if they could get spare O-rings, which is the biggest, I think we all can agree, the biggest, I don't want to say concern, but the biggest backup for our launchers, because most times it's either detents or something little like an O-ring that goes bad. So, and I'm not even going to tell you guys what I paid for this. It was very cheap, not expensive. But in case prices change, or if he changes the prices for materials going up, if you guys do need a part, that's why I'm not going to disclose the price. That's between me and them, just like if it was between you and them when you call them. If you call them, I'm going to leave it at that. All I'm going to tell you is you guys need to rethink how you talk on social media, because I'm not the only one reading those comments. And the ones who reply to you on those comments, they're not the only ones reading those comments. So, you know, as far as Grimburg goes, I am, and I can tell you right now, 100%, I'm buying another GAUGL from him as soon as I can. Hopefully by late spring, early summer next year, maybe before. I am buying another GAUGL because I believe in the GAUGL. I trust the GAUGL. I love it's American made, assembled here in the United States. The parts are made in the United States. And they test that product out before they send it to you. So yeah, I'm defending Grimburg 100%. So that's all for this video, you guys. I hope you all think about this and think about the nonsense comments, how you talk about individuals. And the comments you leave, because that's what's wrong with the world today. That's why we are going in the direction we're going in right now. And I'm not getting political. I'm talking about society in general. Everyone bitches and says we all need to get along. We need to quit protesting and talking about individuals. That's what you guys are doing with Grimburg. That's what you're doing with Grimburg. There's a few of you that leave comments on Facebook. There's probably a lot more of you. So all I got to say is in your face, eat your own words. For those of you who left them messed up comments and talked down on Kurt, and for those of you who weren't sure or were unsure about the gavel but do like the gavel, unsure if you could get extra O-rings and detents, now you know. So like, share, subscribe. And something for you all to think about. As always, God bless. Stay 5'11".